Hey, what's going on, guys? Glock9 here, and welcome to another episode of House Flipper. This is part 9, and we're in front of this little mobile home here, and we're going to turn this thing around, man. We're going to probably make it into a double wide. That's my first thoughts when I saw this thing. And we are actually in a random gen world now. I thought that would be cool, and there's a lot more POIs in a random gen world, so I spawned into this world right here, flew up into the air, spotted this city, flew on over, and this is basically like the first place I saw. And I thought that would be cool. Mobile home, this place looks like shit. We could turn it around, I guess make it into a double wide. We'll just kind of see. You know, it's a cool location here too, corner lot. So, kind of a bad view right here. You got a busted up Dishong Tower. But other than that, I think we're going to turn this side into the front yard. You know, like the entranceway. And because you could make, I guess, this side the front if it's a double wide, but we're not going to do that. We're going to make this side the front yard. And nice big front yard. And then we got a nice big backyard here as well. Probably fence it all in. But I don't know. You know, I think I've mentioned in one of these videos before, I basically wing these things. You know, I find a property that I like and that I think has potential, and then I might have an idea or two in mind, but basically I just figure it out as I go along. But anyway, you guys know the first step to all this, and that is to clean up the entire property. We're going to knock down a bunch of these trees, clean up all the trash all around this place, open it up, gut the inside, and then we'll have a better idea of what we're working with. All right, so the outside's looking pretty good. We got to take these steps out too, obviously, but for now we're going to use them to get inside the place. Let's get in here, and there's just a refrigerator and a kitchen as soon as you walk in. I mean, it's not really a kitchen. Very, very small living space we got here. But let's take out all the windows, this door frame here, all the junk. Oh, we got a gun safe right here. Let's get rid of this. And we got another room back here, which is the bathroom. So 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Very small living space. It should not be a problem improving on what we're currently working with right now. All right, let's just bust out of here. This whole wall is going to get knocked down anyway, so let's just have a look. All right, we got a little bit of cleaning up still to do to the outside here. I don't know what we're going to do with the roof yet. If we're going to completely knock it off or kind of go with this same style. I don't know. We'll kind of just figure that out as we go, like I said. Let's get rid of this here. And, whoops. God damn it. Let's fill that in. All right, we got to pretty much take out this entire wall, so we might as well get working on that. All right, that's good for now. Let's come around here. We got to get rid of some stuff still. These shingles got to go. We're going to have to replace that block here. These shingles have to go. There's, whoops, some more shingles here. Oh, this light's got to go. More shingles right here. And then the steps that I'm on here, this has to go as well. I think we're going to do like, this is going to be the back side of the place. And I think we're going to do like a big back deck, you know. So, for now, let's just get all this stuff out of the way. All right, looking nice and clean. So, I guess we got to start working on making this thing a double wide. We got to bring it out here. So let's get rid of these corner pieces, right, that are rounded. So we need to extend that. Oops, and we need to get rid of these shingles here. Forgot about these. So let's come down to this side as well. Get rid of these corner pieces that are rounded. And then everything else is just going to extend out. You know? Just like that. We got to put in a whole new floor. There we go. All right. So we're going to want to extend it the same length as this current, the current mobile home is, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 14 in total. It's an official double wide. We got to get rid of that block right there. That's curved. We will there in a second. Just wanted to make sure we're doing this right. 7. Perfect. Okay, let's knock this one out here. We knocked 2 out. That's fine. Just fill it in right there. Good. Do the same thing on the other side. There we go. 7. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? This last block here needs to be rounded. Needs to be one of these blocks here, like that. So we're going to do rounded edges, like that. Yeah, we go. Yeah, so we got to knock this block out as well. Put in a curved block here. Whoops, there we go. Bring it up. All right, now it's just a whole lot of filling in we got to do. All right, there we go. I started putting the ceiling in, but then I realized, obviously we're going to have to knock out a front door and front windows and all that stuff, but we'll get to that, like I said. The one thing I'm not liking about this, though, is the low ceiling. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to push that up at least 1 block. And I don't know how that's going to affect the rooftop. I think we're just going to knock all this stuff out. And do it all over. Start all from scratch. So this whole roof has got to go. It's going to be a bit of work, but that's fine. That's what we do. All right, we got the old roof to collapse, so we got a bunch of cleaning up to do. And then we want to get this framework finished and completed, frame out the rooms and stuff like that. And then put in a new roof. And then we'll be looking good for the inside. At that point, we'll be able to focus on what we want to do to the outside, like the front and backyards. All right, there we go. Framework is all done. This is going to be the front of our house right here. We got a spot for our front door. We framed out all the rooms in here. So we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So still just 1 bath, but hey, look, we're working with a double wide here. We got a bathroom right here, which is a nice sized bathroom, way bigger than the one that was there. Got a bedroom here, another bedroom here, which is actually a little bit bigger than that first bedroom, so I guess that will be the master. And then we got plenty of space here to make a kitchen and a seating area, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be much nicer and much more spacious than what was here before. So I think the next step here for the house is to put in a rooftop. And I thought about putting in an angled roof, but I've decided against it. I think it'll look kind of weird. So we're going to go with the flat style roof that it already had. We'll just put in a new one here and, obviously paint it and make it look real nice. And let it overhang 1 block all around like this. Perfect. And I think it's going to look good. And I think it's going to fit the type of building we're making well also. And you might say to yourself, yeah, but a flat roof, what about when it rains? But you got to remember 7 Days to Die takes place in Arizona. And what does it rain, like 2 days a year in Arizona? So I think we'll be good. All right, there we go. Looking good. Yeah, I like this better. It looks more modern and it just fits the style of house, like I said. So, okay, I think the next thing we want to do is figure out what we're going to do for like the front porch and the back porch. All right, I think that's a good size for the front porch. We don't want to go too big or too crazy. I think that'll work nice. But for the back, we're not going to put in a porch. We're going to put in a full-on deck. So I think we're going to stretch the whole length of the back side of the house for the deck, all the way to the block before last, and we'll bring it out, 6 blocks, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good size deck for sure. Compared to the size of the house, yeah, I think that's going to work well. All right, so for the front porch, I think we want to extend the roof out. Yeah, just like that. Just so it covers the entire front porch. So if you're sitting out there and it happens to be rain, not so much rain like we were just saying, we're in Arizona, but it will give you some coverage from the sun. So if you want to sit out on the front porch, you'll have some shade. And it'll just look good. So let's bring some poles up here for support, and then bring out the rest of this roof right here. And that's going to give a nice look to the front of the house. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's... I don't think there's much left to do here except for putting in a railing system, which we can focus on that later once we get the back deck complete. We'll put in our entire railing system all at once. So I think what we want to do now is get this back deck built. All right, there we go. Now let's get some stairs in here. So we'll put the first set of stairs in line with the back door. And then we'll put some stairs. I'm just trying to visualize how the backyard is going to be right now. But yeah, I think we're going to want to put some stairs on the side of the deck as well. And if it doesn't work out, we can always remove them, but I think we'll want steps on the side also. This could be a pretty large backyard, which I think that's probably the next thing we should do is put in the fence so we can visualize the yard a bit better. All right, so far I think that looks good. We just need to connect the back end here and put in the top row of fence, and I think we'll be looking good. I also want to put in a driveway and some kind of walkway too here and clean up the front yard. So let me get all of that stuff done, and then we'll come back and take a look. All right, now we're getting somewhere. We got the whole backyard fenced in. It's looking good. My only thing is I don't know if it's enough room. You know, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the backyard right now. Part of me really wants to put in a pool. I mean, if we put in a pool, it's not really a mobile home anymore. I put in a walkway here using sandstone, and we're going to put in a driveway. I left it, open right now just so I can show you what we're doing. I basically dug one block down where I wanted the driveway to be, and we're going to use asphalt here to put in the driveway. And as you can see, as I'm putting these blocks in, how unlevel and screwed up the driveway is, and I'll show you how we fix that here in a second. All right, driveway done. Now what we want to do is get some wood frames and basically just put them over the entire driveway. And you can see as I lay down a wood frame, it flattens out the earth beneath it. So if you get those weird bumpy things, how the driveway is right now, look how it's correcting itself when I drop in a wood frame. Any block I drop in, it will correct itself, but I'm using wood frames obviously so we can go and pick them all back up. Then we don't have to sit here and destroy them all. So I'm going to lay down wood frames on the entire driveway, then we'll pick them all back up and we'll have a nice flat level driveway. There we go. Now we pick them all back up. There we go, and that's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but totally worth it. As you can see, the grass here is still a little bit unlevel in places, but that's fine because it's grass. We definitely want our driveway to be nice and flat. So there we go. Driveway and the walkway are both installed and looking good. Now let's go ahead and put in our railing system for the front porch and for the back deck. And this railing we're going to wrap around like that. So you have a railing to hold on to as you're walking up the steps. And you'll also have a railing that wraps around here so you don't fall off the front porch. And it just looks nice. There we go. All right. Front yard is looking good. Now let's put in the railing here on our back deck. All right, I'm really liking that as well. I'm still not sure what I want to do with the backyard, whether or not I want to put in a pool. But I think if we're going to put in a pool, we need to push the fence back more because I just don't think we have enough room. Unless we did something small. We got plenty of room if we want to push the fence back, though. We could push it back. Even if we pushed it back 4 or 5 blocks, I think that would make a big difference. So that's something we might have to do. And then once that's done, we could just go ahead and paint, actually. The structure and the building itself is done. I think we can just go ahead and paint and then work on the backyard, finish the front yard, and then we'll basically be done. We just have to furnish the place. I feel like the roof has to be metal. It has to be some kind of metal. What about this? Now that looks nice and clean. I was thinking about one of the concrete paints, but we don't want a concrete roof. We want a metal roof. And I think this is going to be the winner right here. I like how clean this looks. So, yeah, let's just slap a little bit more of it on there. And now we can figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this place. What if we use the white siding for the decking? I mean, I know it's siding, but it kind of looks like wood. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's do paint on all sides for the steps. Makes it much easier. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. We'll slap a bunch of it on the back deck as well. Go back later and touch it up. But now at least we know what we want to do for the back deck. So now, for the outside of the building itself, let's just throw this there. I just want to see that. I want to see how that compares to the block that we're going to use for underneath the house, which I think we're going to do bricks. We're going to have this place sitting on bricks. I think I like that a lot. Other options? I mean, we could do like concrete or steel or something like that, but I don't know. I kind of like the way those bricks look. Yeah, steel. I mean, I'm kind of going for a modern look, so steel, I guess, would give it a bit of a more modern look, but I don't know. I think I like the bricks. What about these bricks here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the bigger ones. Yeah, those look good. All right, we're going to go with the darker wood fence for the fencing, so let's go ahead and just slap that on there real quick. I want to see how that looks against the color of the house. All right, now let's figure out what color we're going to do the house. How about pink? Should we do a pink house? I don't think so. Yeah, I think this blue is going to be the winner. I like the way it contrasts with the gray and the white brick and the white railing. Yeah, I really like how the blue and the gray look together. All right, let me finish painting the rest of the outside of the house and do the inside as well, and then we'll come right back, take a quick tour, and then from there, I think we'll start working on the backyard. All right, there we go. Nice and freshly painted. Looking real good, except for those wood doors. I wish you could paint those so they could match the color of the fence, but that's all right. Still looking good. I did push the fence back maybe 5 blocks. So it really opened up the backyard here, so we got plenty of options. I think we're going to put in a pool, and I know that's silly to put in an in-ground pool on a mobile home, but hey, it's a double wide now, man. This place is not going anywhere. It is stationary now. Got the inside looking right. Some rugs here, some wood floors in this first bedroom. This is our bathroom right here. And then kitchen. Put some marble down in the kitchen area. Kitchen and seating area. And then this is going to be the master bathroom right there, or master bedroom. And then we've got our back porch right here. And our pretty large backyard and our nice view of the broken down Deshong Tower. And our shitty neighbor's house. Man, we're going to be the most expensive house on the block. All right, I'm going to throw in a mailbox and our car up in the front, and then I'm going to finish furnishing the house. I'm going to skip over that part, but I am going to install a pool in the backyard, so I'll show you how I do that. All right, so we framed out the pool using wood frames. That's where we want it. That's how big we want it to be, and the wood frames is actually the water line. This is not the edge of the pool. That's where the water is going to be and going to start. So once we have that figured out and installed there, and yeah, I think that's going to be good, then we can take out our shovel or our auger, whatever you have, and start digging a trench around the wooden frames. All right, there you go. Now you want to get some blocks, concrete blocks or whatever, and fill that in. Okay, now we just want to pick up all these frames, obviously, get them out of the way. Bust out the auger and dig down 3 blocks. All right, there we go. Now we'll start putting our floor in. Now, it doesn't have to be down 3 blocks. You can go as deep as you want, but I wouldn't recommend anything less than 3 blocks down. Whoops, we gotta knock that corner out. Because this is going to be the floor, and then we'll put our walls in, and then you'll have a pool that's 2 blocks deep. Alright, now that that's done, you could either leave it as concrete, paint it any color you want. We're going to paint it with the cobblestone. So, I don't know, so it looks like Pebble Tech, I guess. Even though Pebble Tech is like small, tiny little pebbles. This is big, giant stones, but who cares, right? Paint it however you want, however makes you happy. Alright, that looks good. Now we need a way in and out. You could use a ladder, but we're just going to put steps in. Alright, now we're just going to take concrete white and paint around the outer edge here. Okay, now for the biggest pain in the ass part, and that is to fill it up with water. So, first thing we want to do is empty our inventory and then fill it up with buckets of water. Alright, that should be good. Now we'll just go over to the corner and start dumping it in. Alright, that's pretty good so far. At this point, now you can just keep dumping it onto the steps, and it should just keep filling up the pool. You know, you see how I'm dumping it in, but the water just kind of pours into the pool. So you just keep doing that until it fills up. You might, at some point, have to start dumping it along the sides of the wall, too. Alright, there it is. That's about as good as it's going to get. So, it's like one of those forever swim pools, you know, and it just has a constant current. Maybe those are jets. It's like a big giant hot tub. Who cares? Right? At this point, it's as good as it's going to get. So I've got some other plans for the backyard. I want to put in some pavers. I want to fence off the pool and stuff like that. And I still haven't shown you the inside of the house, which is furnished. But I just got a couple of little more minor details I want to mess around with. And then we'll come back and I will give you guys a tour of the final product. All right, here we go. All done and ready to be put on the market. Looking good from the outside. We added in, like I said, just a few small details. Our car, our mailbox. I put in some blueberry bushes along there and some flowers. You know? Nice welcoming entranceway. Whoops. And I already found a mistake. God damn it. Alright. Where's the rug? We'll just paint that and we'll pretend that that never happened. Alright, so here we are. And we got the first bedroom right here. Nice little bedroom, you know, chill. Got a nice little corner couch right there for hanging out. I got our bathroom right across the way here. Sink, medicine cabinet, all that jazz, a shower, a toilet, and I put the washer and dryer in the bathroom. I know it's kind of weird and maybe inconvenient, but hey, it's a double wide. They got to go somewhere. At least you can do your laundry here. You know, you can't complain. So everything fit in this area really nicely, you know. It's a dope kitchen. You got a couple of bar stools right here in case you want to hang out. Have breakfast up at the kitchen counter. Got our master bedroom right here. Bed, TV, desk for doing some work. Books if you want to read. So nice and chill. And then our backyard. Place to hang out here, the pool, and a barbecue. I put in a built-in barbecue, and I really like the way it came out. The only thing that kind of pisses me off is that I didn't even realize it when I was building it, but I built it right in front of the kitchen window. And if you guys know me, you know, I like to put my kitchen sink right by the window so you can do your dishes and look out the window and stuff. But now, when you look out, all you see is the back of this barbecue. I should have put it on this side and put the table and chairs on this side, but whatever. You know, so that's the one little mistake that kind of pissed me off. But I just used a flaming barrel. Some wood plates that I surrounded it with, painted it, and it's all good. So we got a big-ass grassy area right here for hanging out, playing some sports, letting the dog run, whatever you want to do. And then I fenced off the pool so, you know, no little kids can get access to it without some adults around. We got the pool. I built a few lounging chairs over by the pool, so if you just want to kick back and enjoy the view of your neighbor's crappy house, you know, you can do that. And I put the fence in over here as well, just because there are stairs leading down. Whoops. Jump over it if you do that. Just because there are stairs leading down from our back patio right there, or our back deck. And then we got a lot of room over here, which I didn't really do anything with. I thought about building a shed, maybe over there, or back there, or on the other side of the house over here. But I just never did. I never got around to it, so that's okay. I think this came out pretty damn good. It's a huge improvement on what we had. I'd love to live in this place. It's a sick bachelor pad. You know, it might not work for a family, but if you're a bachelor or a single lady, this might be the place for you. So anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. It means a lot. Stay tuned. October 1st, I am dropping a Halloween special, 7 Days to Die edition. I built something pretty cool and fun. We're going to hold down a horde there, so definitely stay tuned for that, you guys. Here's one thing I wanted to show you real quick. This is an idea I had. I was going to put solar cells on top of the roof, you know, to be a little bit more modern, have solar energy, but they just float there because we used half blocks for the roof, you know. So let me just, and they're weird too to lay down. There we go. You know, like, that kind of looks like shit. It looks weird, and it's all off-centered. So I chose to go against that idea, you know. I mean, yeah, because you really can't... Oh, wait. Oh, shit, look, we could have just put them right here. There we go. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's knock these out. These look horrible. Boom. Solar-powered house. Look at that. Let's get a couple more. And we can we put one here? Oh, no, it would be off-centered right there. That's good enough. I guess we could put one here on the side. Right? That's still going to get some sun. The sun goes across the sky like that. And just so we're symmetrical, we'll put one on the other side. Bingo. Done. Now this place is solar powered. Can you beat that? I don't think so. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you for all of the support. It means a lot. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's at Glock9Gamer. I follow all gamers back, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.